The topic is educating extremism. Educating extremism. Assalamu alaikum to all of you guys. Starting and beginning the great name of Allah, who is most kind and beneficial for all of humans, for all of creatures, and for all of the English who is living in this world, and especially all the teachers of House of Modern English and all judges and all of you that you take your precious time to come over here just for the watching entertainment, and not just but just also watching the real life, the reality of the education of our in the greatest environment, House of Modern English. And then I would love to go to my topic directly. See guys, the topic which is in my hand and today I got. The topic is that education and development. See guys, what is this the first word? When our student and when we all are people in the land, first we think that what we are and why we are here. For what? We think that for anything we want, or our mother, our father, they are just wanting us for what? For creating the families and for the creating our family members for the family. But here, if I talk about the education, the point of in our country and our world, so we can find the ruling everywhere of the Pakistani pieces in the 4 provinces, and now can the 5 we can find. But guys, do you know we can't find the education point in the world, in every student, the human body, in every student mind, even their own ideology, the point of education we cannot get. But if we see the before independence of Pakistan, we were having abilities, we were having the good things for country. But now it's not over here. Before we were finding, but now we can't find it. Do you know why, guys? Before the peoples, when they were not educated, on the time they were just bringing the flag of Pakistan in 1947. When this day will come and the 14th March, we will go ahead the Mazar-e-Qaid and we will just bring our own confidence and we will increase by this thing. And then we can be and we can like our the student of our Pakistan. Is it all the legends we can define? But guys, do you know what is the real phenomena of the people? We can't find these people. We can find for whom that the poority family. We cannot find all the both the richest men. They are able to find their own self. You know what? Who was the Pele and who was Michael Jackson and even the Bruce Lee and all the leaders. One day when he Fedor, they were longing for poverty. They came, they find and they define themselves as that. Now we are recording their names. But this point we are not having. We can make this point, but for whom? For seeing our heart and for seeing our own minus humanity, then we can serve. So guys, by that thing, we can guard. And if we keep consider that man that he is going wrong, why we should not? Why I should know? If he is taking a gun, so why I should not? We should not. When you are having words to prove yourself, you have to stand and then you have to find the stone that how much it's come towards you. And you will get the benefit for your life, and even not like you can give the benefit and all the benefits to all your family members, even in your country after. Thank you.
See, this guy intention is that I will make biryani, but I will put korma masala, bhindi masala, everything he will put, and at the end he will say, if you want to eat, so eat it. So, what was your topic and what you wanted to say here? See, it's the biggest thing. If you will talk about a Fedor, though he was belong to poverty, he was illiterate. But if you will talk about education, so doctor, he will save the life of one human. And if you will talk about these type of fighter, they will take one life in a ring. So what the difference between both education? See, they learn from a poverty, but they become a brutal in a ring. But what about the rest of people? And doctor, if you will talk about, he will save the life in a ring of human. So how can you compare them between both education peoples?
See guys, I must say you the one thing, when a people is not able to find yourself, but minimum he is trying 10 times. Minimum he is not trying 100, but 10 times he is trying. If you are giving the example about biryani, so when they will come here, you will run first. Which masala is there in the biryani? You will ask first question. So the one question I do agree that all the men they were belonging from all the poverty families, and they came, and the point of education is 10. So why your type of guy cannot be on the first position in Karachi? Why your type of guy cannot reach their own destiny? It's still just among here to find the people that you should do. But what about us? Till then, if you are in the ring and you are wetting the stones to just that man should fight against me and that man should just punches against me. But if you should be realize that your punches, it is working or not. And if it's working, then you can give to Ben and then this for a fight. Otherwise, no.
Well, as initially you talk about families and you are here to increase it more in your generation, and you could do it or not, there is an extreme doubt, as you said about extreme education. Well, in your own presentation, you have really defined very greatly the lackness of education in your country. I am yet wonder what happened 14 March and why would you go to the tomb of Qaid-e-Azam, okay? And right now you are saying that before our independence we were having extremism of education. So I would like to say you that your peoples were not allowed to speak to assembly. You were not giving majority in Senate, and you were dying slave of those Britishers. And when you got independent, you had nothing. And right now, the extremism what you have, that is of education. You prove to the world, and there are many legends. Like you find there from your country, many people get a good name throughout the world. So this shows that there is an extremism, and that time it was lackness. But I do not know why are you going there opposite. If you have any proof, so please.
You know guys, when I have the popper and chips, the less chips, and I'm eating, while eating you are coming towards me and you will just take a one and you will say, why this chips, masala is not good. So I will say, why you are asking me? Go towards the industries, they make. Go towards the shopper man, they make. They give us. I just give money. Now you have to go towards them and you can ask that which industry and from which company you brought for the wholesale market, from which you can ask definitely. But if you are saying to me in the March, so guys, you must have to know that people are having a more technology. And if you are talking about the assembly, I am not the manager of assembly. You are asking to me, what's that happen? You have to find. If I cannot, so you have to stand because you have to face the all students which coming towards you. Man.
See, Mr. Yes, you will keep talking about education, that education. But we are getting. But what about education? That type of. See, people, they are keep making allegations. Bombs, atom bomb. What about that atom bomb who thrown by a USA on Nagasaki and Hiroshima? See, infinite light make you blind. So create humanity in your body. Do not become rich from a mind. Do not become educated with your mind. Become educated with your heart. If you will create humanity in your heart, you will spread a light in all over the world, and everybody will come on your way, and you will give light to them, and nobody will curse you. But if you will become a blind yet, so who will follow you? Because you want to sell in a mirror in the city of blind people. So who will buy, Mr. Diaz?
Mr. Shakespeare, when a two people is there and a one people is blind and you are the man, you are having eyes, and you will say to that man that please do this thing, by the action it can be beneficial for you, and that thing, by that thing you can achieve your destiny. If a people is blind, how he will do? Because he's blind, he is unable to do it. By the action you can survive the world, but it's blind, how he will do? Now we are the nation, we are not blind. Helen Keller, we can find the blind, but you are the man. You are having 2 eyes, 1 brain, 2 legs and 2 hands. You cannot try. You are just keep castigating me over here and keep blaming me. This is the thing. The people when keep blaming, it's a beneficial not there. It's not a point. When the people are just saying that this is the word, you have to define it, and the people are defining this is a beneficial word for the people, not keep castigating is the beneficial.